goat posto, chichinga posto. This is snake gourd which has been chopped finely. We are going to make this curry with poppy seeds, which is called posto in Bangla. The ingredients, what we have here are some chopped onions, red onions, some grated ginger. We have about 3 or 4 green chilies. We don't want it too spicy. If you want more spicy, you can adjust it, add more chilies. And this is something which is very typical to Bengali cooking. These are nigella seeds, what is also called kalonji. In Bangla they are called kalojire. This is the only masala that we will put. It's a very simple recipe and it comes out delicious. One more very vital ingredient is a poppy seed paste. They are a little tough to grind if you add water at the start. So first you grind it dry and then you keep adding water into the mixer and keep whisking them till you get sort of a rough paste of poppy seeds. Another typical ingredient we'll be using is mustard oil over here. We have it in a bottle. Mustard oil gives the typical aroma that you generally find in Bengali food, and some salt, which is to taste. First step of cooking, you need to put the flame on. We have heard stories from our aunts and all about the new bride who came and started cooking and who did not put the flame on and was then ridiculed. The iron wok actually adds a lot of taste to it, and a lot of health is associated with the iron that seeps into the food. We'll put some mustard oil in it. Don't be too shy about putting a little extra mustard oil. Mustard oil is very healthy. It has a high boiling point and it doesn't get absorbed in the body so much, so it's non-fattening and it's a great medium to cook with. The oil is on high flame to start with. We'll wait for the color of the oil to change. It's a dark yellow to start with. Then it slowly changes color as it heats up, becomes lighter as it heats up. The oil is now ready. So the first thing we'll do is we'll put the kalonji in and they'll start sputtering. Next one we put is the onion. It's a beautiful sight, a golden oil and purple onions and all. So this recipe is also cooked without onions, as we call in Bangla completely niramish, which is what the definition of vegetarian food in Bangla is. It's without onions and garlic. But this variation that we are showing has onions in it.
Adding onions is an alternative to adding sugar, which is generally a very common way to add sweetness to the recipes. Just thought of substituting that sugar with the onions.
So now that the onions are becoming a little translucent, the chopped snake gourd will be added. Adding some salt. It is advised that you don't put a lot of salt at the start because vegetables do not need a lot of salt. They have their own salt component. So it is very easy to overshoot the amount of salt in food when you are cooking vegetables.
Putting mild in the beginning, later on we can adjust the seasoning once we taste it.
So make the cooking go a little faster because we need this snake gourd to soften up. So what we'll do is we'll cover the wok with a lid. So this is going to cook for some time and we'll be checking every now and then for the softness of the vegetable. And once it is softened, the next phase is going to begin. So we are just opening to take a look how things are. The veggies look a little softened, but it still has some way to go. What has happened is, because we have added the salt and covered it up, it has released some juices, as you can see over here. This is very vital because we don't want the veggies to burn, and we will let them cook in their own juices. What that does is it traps all the flavor and all the ingredients, all the nutrients into it, and gives it its unique taste. So we'll just cover it up again and wait for a little more time. In the meantime, we have transferred the poppy seed paste from the mixer. While we are cooking the veggies, what this allows it to do is rest a little bit, and the poppy seeds soften up in the paste for the little 10 minutes that we are engaged in the other processes. So we are taking a look again, and now we are going to put the grated ginger. We are adding the chilies. We are cracking open a couple of them. So 2 chilies cracked open and 2 which are whole. So that's going to give it some spicy hit, but not too much. Quick stir to check whether they are okay and they are not burning up at the bottom. So we increase the heat also a little bit and cover it up once again for a few more minutes. So we are going to take one more look. We are taking the lid off. There's already a beautiful aroma in the air from the ginger, from the cooking, and it looks like it has reduced a little bit.
So there is a little caramelization that has happened, which is a desired effect. Now at this stage, we will add the poppy seed paste.
There is an ongoing confusion amongst non-Bengalis. I have heard this question being asked many times by my friends, that poppy seeds generally are associated with their narcotic properties. So just to clear out that these are not those poppy seeds. Poppy seeds have various varieties. So these poppy seeds are for eating. They are edible poppy seeds, and you get them very easily over the counter in grocery shops. In Hindi they are called khaskhas. In Bangla they are called posto. But they are a distant variety from the opium poppy, which is the narcotic. So as you can see, now we have mixed up the poppy with the snake gourd, and it started to get that nice whitish green coloration. The poppy seeds are going to further soften and cook along with the snake gourd, giving it a very nice mellow taste, which is typical to Bengali cooking.
We'll see if the vegetable is cooked. 90% cooked. We'll keep it covered for another 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes.
So these are the final stages of the vegetable. It's almost cooked now. As you move it around in the wok, you can hear slight sticky noises. That's a sign that it is almost done, and it is getting stuck to the bottom of the wok.
Slight caramelization is what we need to add a little, extra zing to the vegetable.
Those brown spots are the caramelization that we are looking for. It greatly enhances the poppy. The typical flavor of poppy comes out.
Once you caramelize it like this, they are like flavor bombs.
Yeah, those little particles that you see stuck at the bottom of the wok are the flavor bombs here. This part is very, very important, and it's crucial also because this is where sometimes the veggies start getting burnt. So you have to be careful. keep stirring continuously with little 2 or 3 seconds gaps in between, because if you keep stirring, the caramelization will not happen, and if you leave it for too long, then it might burn up the veggies from below. So this is a make or break step.
The same dish can be further enhanced by adding grated fresh coconut.
So the dish is now done, and just as a final step for the taste enhancement and giving it the Bengali signature, we are going to add a teaspoon of mustard oil, drizzle on top.
That's it.
So this dish is now ready. You can best have it mixed with rice, or it is a very nice accompaniment with a simple dal and rice, and with this. In our family, this is a super duper hit.